Next, please. How can I help you today? You're interested in applying for a Multipass? Alright, let me just pull up that form. Now, is this a renewal, a change, or your first time applying for Multipass? First time? Okay. Now, I do have a little bit of basic info, which you most likely already know, but we are required by law to explain it to first-time Multipass applicants. So, your Multipass is your multifunction ID card. So this will be your government-issued ID, which can get you into anywhere that requires showing an identification. It also serves as your passport, which will allow you to board any publicly registered transport. In fact, you cannot board without it, and being your passport, you will also need it on your return journey. Tickets you will, of course, have to buy separately. The passport part is simply to get you access onto the transport. However, your Multipass is also a charge card, so not only can you board the transport with it, you can also purchase your tickets with it, which takes me to the next part. It is your payment card, so you can use it to purchase tickets or anything else that you would like to be purchasing. It is your purchase card, and you can either prepay or get a monthly statement of all your purchases, which you can then pay afterward. You have that option when you're registering your Multipass, and it's accepted by multiple retailers, so pretty much anything that you could use any other type of charge card for, you can also just use your Multipass for. Makes everything nice and simple, keep it all in one convenient location. Your Multipass will also be your driver's license, so that will allow you to pilot any civilian vehicle, flying or otherwise. And depending on your license classification, your Multipass can also clear you for operating shared transport driving services such as a taxi or other such service. And finally, of course, your Multipass is also your prepaid phone card. So to use that, you will dial the access number, enter your card's PIN, and then the destination number, so you'll be connected through the Multipass's carrier rather than the phone's network, and that way you can talk until your prepaid minutes run out. And of course, you can always refill your prepaid minutes. It's very simple. You'll be getting instructions on how to do that with your Multipass, but basically it just consists of calling in and giving them your charge card number so that they can refill your Multipass with more prepaid minutes. And so your Multipass card is perfect for saving money on calls that might otherwise be a little expensive, long distance, international, intergalactic, things like that would otherwise be very expensive. So, do you understand this as I've laid it out to you? And you'd still like to apply for the Multipass? Okay, great. Well, then why don't we go ahead and get that started? Okay, so what is your first name, please? Oh, that's very cool. I don't know if I've ever heard that name before. It's very interesting. Okay, and your last name? Okay. That one I've heard before. And then what is your address? And what number is that? Okay. And what level? And which pier is that? Yes. Okay. Now your identifying area code. Okay, and your section. Okay. It's actually a really good section. Okay, city. Okay. And state. I'm assuming this state. Okay. And your zip code. Okay. Okay, now on to the identification portion. What is your hair color? Yeah, that's fine if you like to dye your hair. Just what color should I put down? What color is your hair right now? I mean, I can see what color it is, but I do have to have you tell me. Okay. And your eye color? And your height? Okay. And your weight? Please be honest. Okay. And your date of birth? Okay. And your blood type? Okay. And is that positive or negative? Okay. And what is your current viral state? Low. Okay. And do you have a recent health exam to corroborate that? You do. Great. Okay, I'll just take that. Okay. Okay. You can have that back. Okay, let's see. Do you currently have any other form of driver's license? No. Okay. And what is your current driving class allowance? Okay. And would you be interested in upgrading that at all? You would? Okay. Would you like us to go ahead and schedule you for your driver's test now? You would. Okay, well, let's see. What do we have? Any particular driving instructors that you have a preference for? No? Okay. How about areas? Which driving test area would you like to take your test in? Whatever's nearest to your address. Alright, well, let's see. Okay. That would be Rendell Circle, and let's see. We have an opening at 1 p.m. 3 days from today. Does that work for you? You're going to be off planet? Okay. Let's see. How about, oh, here's one in 2 weeks at 4 p.m. Does that work a little better? It does. Okay, so we'll schedule you for the 2 weeks at 4 p.m. in Rendell Circle. And your instructor will be Todd Guerin. Okay? Okay. Now, what is your citizen cataloging number? Yes, the number that they gave you when you were born. Okay. Okay, and do you have a acceptable form of ID to verify the information you've given me? Great. Do you happen to have that on you? You do. Perfect. Let me just grab that. Okay. Okay, perfect. Yep, everything matches up. So let's see. Why don't we just get this printed up for you? Okay, and then you'll be good to go. Now this, of course, will be your federally approved ID, and it's good for 5 years. And then, of course, you will have to report back to your nearest government post to renew it for another 5 years, updating any information as needed. And you are also required to update it immediately when you make any life changes. Life changes would be things like a marriage in which you change your last name, demotion of your driver's class, changing your address, things like that. Just anything that would make the information that we're printing on your Multipass obsolete. You always want to make sure your Multipass is up to date, otherwise you could get flagged, and then it's a very long, arduous process of sorting out through all of that. So it really does pay to keep your Multipass up to date. So this is just about done printing. And I'm just going to register it in the system here to make sure it's streamlined. There we go. Okay, so here it is. Your Multipass is all done. And again, this will get you in anywhere that you need a government issued ID, so you can just go ahead and take that. There you go. And is there anything else that I can help you with today? Okay, well then please have a lovely rest of your day. Next, please.